It's a strange thing, this journey of pregnancy. You start with a spark of hope, a flutter of excitement, and then the reality of it all sinks in. You read the books, you attend the classes, you surround yourself with the right people, and yet nothing can truly prepare you for the unexpected. I remember the day I first felt that tightening in my belly, the way it gripped me like a vice, and I thought, is this normal? I was only 20 weeks along, and the thought of preterm labor was a distant worry, something that happened to other people, not to me. But then the tightening came more frequently, and I found myself counting the minutes between each wave. I tried to breathe through it, to tell myself that everything was fine, that my body was just preparing for the miracle of life. But deep down, a nagging fear began to take root. I read about preterm labor, the signs, the symptoms, the statistics. They say it can happen to anyone, that it's often unpredictable, and that it can change everything in an instant. I thought I was prepared, but how do you prepare for something that feels so alien, so out of your control? I remember the doctor's office, the sterile smell, the bright lights that felt too harsh for the soft glow of my dreams. The nurse asked me questions, her voice calm, but I could see the concern in her eyes. "Are you feeling any pressure?" she asked, and I hesitated. Pressure? Yes, but not the kind that felt right. It was a weight, a heaviness that settled in my chest, and suddenly I was spiraling into a world of what-ifs. What if this was it? What if I was losing my baby? The thought was unbearable. A dark cloud that loomed over me, threatening to swallow me whole. The doctor came in, and I could see the way he scanned my chart, the way his brow furrowed as he listened to my heartbeat. "We need to monitor you," he said, and those words hung in the air like a lead balloon. I felt like I was being pulled into a whirlwind, a chaotic dance of fear and uncertainty. They hooked me up to machines, and I lay there, tethered to the beeping monitors, each sound a reminder of the fragility of life. I could feel my heart racing, a frantic rhythm that matched the chaos in my mind. As the hours passed, I learned about the signs of preterm labor, the cramping, the back pain, the fluid leaking. I learned that it could be triggered by stress, by infection, by simply being a woman in a world that often feels too heavy to bear. I learned that sometimes there are no answers, no reasons, just a cruel twist of fate that leaves you grasping for control in a situation that is anything but controllable. I thought about the dreams I had for my child, the life I envisioned, the laughter and the love. I thought about the nursery I had painted, the tiny clothes hanging in the closet, waiting for a little body to fill them. And then I thought about the possibility of it all slipping away, of losing everything before I even had the chance to hold it. In that moment, I realized that understanding preterm labor wasn't just about the medical facts or the statistics. It was about the raw, visceral emotions that came with the territory. It was about the fear that gripped your heart, the hope that flickered like a candle in the wind, and the strength you never knew you had until you were faced with the unimaginable. I wanted to believe that I could fight it, that I could will my body to hold on, to protect this precious life growing inside me. But the truth is, sometimes all you can do is surrender to the unknown, to trust in the process, and to hope for the best.